Masha and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and let's get into it. So this video is about my journey from Nanjing to Shanghai and from Shanghai to Canada, because obviously by the description of the video you guys see that I left China for good. This was a very stressful journey for me and for the dogs as well, because when I left China, this is the time when Shanghai was under complete lockdown. Parts of Shanghai are still under lockdown, but we made it out. During the lockdown, getting to the Shanghai airport was really tricky. I was really worried and panicked because in Shanghai, people could not go out of their apartments. Everything was on lockdown. Everything was closed. In addition to that, you could actually not drive your car into Shanghai. So if you were coming from another city, you could not drive your car into the city itself. So we were coming from Nanjing. Obviously, we were driving there. Trains did not go. Buses did not go. Everything was closed. So the only way to actually get there is by driving. We heard stories before where people that drove to the airport, they had to leave their car like at the Nanjing and Shanghai border, or somebody would have to drop them off there, and then from there they would actually walk the 60 to 70 kilometers, or they would take a bike. And that was the only way of getting there. That was impossible for us because we have 2 dogs. I had like my whole life packed into my suitcases, so I could not walk there. But we were prepared to do that, so we left to Shanghai a day before. So luckily, going to Shanghai, and you guys will see the whole journey in just a second. Luckily, going into Shanghai, driving there, the police were very nice once we entered and they let us through. There were about 3 checkpoints. Guys, today's the day. We're moving to Canada. And first we have to travel to Shanghai because our flight is from there with the pups. So let's say bye to our apartment. It's all cleared out. Finally in the car is packed. We have Binjin, poor Binjin is in the back with all the suitcases, and Dodo is here.
Sorry, Binjin.
Yeah, sorry, Binjin. Okay. Just a little drive. Okay, Shanghai bound. Shanghai is on lockdown, so we'll see what happens when we get there and how we're gonna get to the airport. I'll update you guys when I know more. Bye, Nanjing! So these are people that are basically like security. They're monitoring to make sure that no people sneak into Shanghai from the highway, because nobody's allowed to go in. One is right there and one is right here. Oh my gosh, so we're trying to get through so we can go to the airport. There's like police everywhere past this. There's a checkpoint. Hopefully they'll let us through. Hopefully. Oh my god, they let us through. Like, we've heard that they don't let anybody through, but they let us through. I was pretty much getting ready to cry, by the way. And what ended up happening is they just wanted to see that like I was in the car, and they just wanted to see like why we're going to the airport. Obviously the airport only operates with international flights now. Only international flights can go out or in from Shanghai. So we got in. Very stressed because that's what we were worried about. There were like 2 plans. Actually, the second plan we didn't even know what to do, because right now we're about 65 kilometers away from the airport, and the only way to the airport other than driving was hiking. And we have 2 dogs, obviously, like the car full of luggage, so there was no possibility of us hiking. So thank God. Getting closer to the airport, still no cars. Everybody's still locked inside their homes. Just us. in here and quickly tell you guys that the Shanghai airport was completely deserted because the only people that were there were obviously the ones that were flying out, which was a few, because a lot of people had trouble just getting out of their apartments and have special or get special permission to actually fly out of the city itself. And everything at the airport was closed. So what I mean is, like, you cannot get food. There are no shops, no coffee, nothing is available. It's just completely locked down. Basically, you're just there, you're just sitting until, you catch your flight, and you're just hoping that the flight is not delayed so you can fly out. Because otherwise, if you came there without food, without water, you're stuck without the food and without the water. Luckily, I had everything. And also what I did not like is that they told me to keep the pets in the cage. I was there for 24 hours before my flight. I could not do that. I had to walk them. So I found a private spot where, I was able to actually let them out of the cage because they were not bothering anybody. And again, the security at the airport were really, really nice, and they let me do that.
We're finally at the airport, so we're just gonna be here overnight. We got our little camping area set up. I have all my bags here, the cage there. They don't want to be in the cage, so I just have them set up here and here. Got a little blanket we're sitting on. Okay, so it's only... I still have the whole night to go with them, and then I'll be ready to fly. Oh, he's so cute. Okay guys, a little update. Still at the airport, still waiting. It's 8 p.m. now. I'm just watching some YouTube, and the babies are just relaxing, which is good. They're not really barking, they're just sleeping. Okay, it's a few hours later, a little update. We're still sleeping. They're being really good, which is amazing. We're gonna go for a walk soon. And I just started reading Verity. I heard this book is really good, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, reading.
Okay, bye, Bingjin. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I love you, baby girl. Bye.
My tooth. Yeah. My tooth.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye, baby. Bye, sweetheart.
She's gonna freak in a little bit because it's gonna go boom boom.
My baby girl, I love you so much. I will see you soon, okay? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I love you.
All right.
And an update, so we did make it to Canada safe and sound. The dogs are happy. They have a lot more space to run around and play, and we did get here safely.